Welcome back to another video. And if you like these, care about them and all, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Do all the things, as they say. And this one is going to be, what is something a lot of people are proud of, but shouldn't be? Some of these might get a little spicy. Starting off with a spicy one, I guess. But here we go. Ready? Something that a lot of people are proud of, but shouldn't be. Their ethnicity. You know what? We're all human. We're all people. Just do it. Owning really expensive things that you can't afford to pay for. $100,000 cars, huge houses, luxury clothes, living on credit for the gram, terrible thing to do. I agree. You shouldn't be that. Being an American, Jesus, Lord, land of the delusionals. Yeah, but I do know some other people that are super proud of their nationality too, so I think it goes all the way around. Anyway, so owning designer goods. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I agree. I'm a bargain shopper. That's just me. Good, I'm poor. Remember getting downvoted to double negatives simply for asking why someone was proud of watching their favorite shows for the first airing date? No, I don't. But okay. A lot of people seem proud to be self-aware about how much of an asshole they are, but don't usually do anything to improve themselves. Let's just say, I know I'm an asshole, and as if that is self-awareness makes up for their behavior. See, I do that all the time. I say I'm a bitch, but it's just to warn people. But I am very self-deprecating, humoristic, so people have gotten used to that by now. And honestly, I'm pretty nice when it comes to it. I'm definitely proud to have certain people think I'm an asshole, this person says, replying, meaning I must be doing something right. Take ownership. You own that shit. So yeah. Their country, again. They're likely to defend it even if it sucks. I think most people in today's society, it's just a social, cultural thing, will defend whatever they believe in, even if it sucks. Country, whatever, doesn't matter. Amount of sexual partners. Yeah, I gotta agree with you with that one. Some people, the body count. Some of that you should not be proud of. Getting into frequent fights with people. I've known people like that, yeah. Their ancestry goes along with a lot of the other stuff. Pretty much everything that they never worked for. Like being proud of your ethnicity or nationality. Like, dude, that's just random. Why are you so proud of something you didn't do to achieve? Yeah, I believe that too. That's okay. Working long hours. Well, I mean, if that's what you take pride in and you're doing it for a good reason, I don't think, working less hours doesn't make you any better either. So I think it just depends on the work ethic and what you're doing. That's just me. Who they prefer to go to bed with. Oh, there you go. Being stubborn. I'll say I like being stubborn, though. I mean, that's kind of something to be proud of because it means you're not a pushover, for the most part, as long as you're not, again, an asshole. Obnoxiously loud cars. Oh my God, I live in New Mexico, as you would not believe. Let's see. Let's find a good one. And again, the country they were born with. Apparently, a lot of people do not like other people talking about their countries. Penis or breast size. See, the thing is with this, women, if you got a breast size situation here, you can see that pretty much openly. With a penis, maybe not so much. So, anyway, I don't know where I went with that, but I went there. How unique their child's name is, whether it's a misspelled version of a popular name or straight up tragedy. Yes, I've known many people who, yeah. Their sexual orientation. I don't give a shit where you stick your dicks. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. Okay, I won't then. Their life. Well, I mean, you gotta talk about something, right? Being able to eat super spicy foods. I know a lot of people like that because I don't, I can't anymore. Their virginity. Like sexually active people who started younger are less than. That's your opinion. I've known both ways, so. Doing back to someone what they feel was done to themselves. For example, showing racial prejudice towards people who are similar to people who have shown racial prejudice towards you in the past. Another gender bias while complaining about gender bias. For example, saying that you want more people to care about women than scoffing when a suggestion is made by a non-female. Okay. Not giving a fuck. Well, that is me. Yeah, okay. Their heritage. See, there's a lot. Have you noticed a common theme here? Oh my goodness. Listen, I like coffee. How do you take your coffee is not an achievement. I take mine black with a splash of honey. It's not bitter or worse than someone who adds milk or cream or sugar or whatever. It's just a drink. Personally, I like my coffee, stronger than a Balrog and darker than the Mines of Moria, but that's just me. Big tax refunds. Yeah, on one hand, you'd say you're probably overpaying taxes, and another one is maybe you're not paying enough taxes, and yeah. How much they want. Oh, God, I'm not reading that one. That one's naughty. How much they can drink. Oh, God, I used to be that person. I really used to be that person. And thank God that was 20 years ago. Workaholics. I was told by my insurance agent that he'd definitely get it to me today at 5 p.m. I said, I can surely wait until tomorrow, normal business hours. He chuckled and said, oh, it's okay. I'm a workaholic. At a later date, we were chatting and we got on a topic of basketball. Both of us were fans of our local NBA team, so I mentioned I wanted to get off the phone because the game was about to start. Again, he said something like, oh, I have so much more work to do. I'm sure my son would love if I came home and watched with him, but I can't. I just felt sad for both of them, unlike he was supporting me or the insurance agent, as an insurance agent. Well, that's just some people's personality. That's what they take pride in. It's not always something, it's not a brag, but, Ooh, this one's a little spicy. Giving birth. Another, your heritage. How hard they go on the weekends. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fun in a way for people, especially in college, can blow off steam, but let's be real. I don't actually care you drank 10 shots and smoked 4 bowls, especially if you were driving after that. See, I don't even have weekends because I work the weekends, so when people talk about their weekends, their possessions, their job title, their country of birth, their body count. We've covered all these, but obviously it's hitting some points. Oh, here we go. People that ask the same questions on Reddit over and over again. Bam. Never having read a book. Oh my God, I know so many people like this. Does it make them feel special or something? I think so. I don't know why, but I have, my husband's family has a lot of that in there. Their drug use. Oh yeah. I work with a lot like that. They seem to think that's a bragging right. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. Ignorance. I recall seeing Bill Nye on some show on Comedy Central and a few comedians who were super proud of how ignorant they were. Well, there's a lot of people that are super proud of their ignorance. Who they voted for. More so people who are not proud of voting. Reddit loves to defend eating fast food. Eating unhealthy junk food is nothing to be proud of. Okay. Abusing their children. So many people boast about hitting their children and screaming at them whenever their child does something slightly wrong. Part of the boasting is, it teaches them respect. My children respect me. No, they don't. Fear does not equal respect. Yeah, I gotta agree there. Their generation. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm Gen X, and yes, I'm proud of it, but I'm also very embarrassed sometimes. Driving a pickup truck. What's wrong with driving a pickup truck? How much alcohol they consume. Another one of those. Have you met their kids? Working more than 40 hours a week on salary. I kind of feel sorry for people like that because I know quite a few that do that. Once you're on salary, you have to work what they tell you to work. And you don't get paid most of the time, so I do feel kind of sorry for you, but maybe you shouldn't have taken the job. Negotiate better. I'll never be salary. How tolerance, personal opinion, not really, towards alcohol. Bragging about how fast one can go over the recommended speed limit. Oh God, yes. I know a lot of people that do that. Where they were born, their looks. You can't take credit for being good looking. You had nothing to do with it, just the luck of the draw. Okay. People that marry rich people, the whole I married money attitude is common out there. It is very common. How much they hate children. Oh, that one gets to me. Some people really seem to think that hating children and being nasty to them is a whole personality. Nothing wrong with not wanting children, or even not wanting to be around them, but actively hating them and acting like their mere existence is shitting in your Cheerios is really gross. They're human beings. They're incredibly vulnerable. And they have no control over how old they are. And there are developmental reasons for the fact that they behave differently than adults. Not everyone needs to be a kindergartner, teacher, or a parent, but everyone can at least be civil. There you go. Very true. Treating others cruelly. Yeah. Let's see. Another alcohol. Being busy. See, I'm that person. I'm not going to comment on that one because I'm totally that person. Being rude to others and body counts. Yes. Then we have this one here that is actually pretty intelligent. Who am I to tell anyone what they should or should not be proud of? Okay. It's an honest thing. Abortion. That's a little spicy. How they look in yoga pants. Oh my God. I could tell you stories. Teacher here. A lot of people, college students, are remarkably proud of their own ignorance. It might not apply to others, but I don't want to be overgeneralized. Okay. Yeah. There's, again, a lot of people are proud of the fact that they don't watch the news, or they don't read books, or they don't keep up with anything, or they frankly don't know who the president is. And it's kind of like, wow. Yeah. Divorce. It's a great way to screw up your life, your finances, your emotional mental state, all the above for your kids. I get that sometimes divorce becomes necessary, but it's still something of a short of a failure. Divorce is never the objective of marriage. No matter what, it's a sign that you collectively have failed. Wow. That one. Again, spicy. Politicians with felonies. Oh my goodness gracious. That's not timely at all. How long they've stayed with a lousy partner, being a ride or die at their own expense. Oh my good Lord. Yes, the ride or die thing. Every time someone says that, including my own family, I kind of want to strangle them. I haven't, but I kind of want to. Their ability to mess with people's heads. Yes, I hear that a lot from people. Traveling. It's your biggest voluntary contribution to emissions. You're not actually more interesting or less bigoted. You just have stories. Your personality is still boring. Boom! Being loyal to politicians or political parties. Yeah, I think you could solve a lot of issues by not showing that kind of loyalty, having a little bit of critical thinking and independence, and say, I may like you for this, but you suck at this. Don't be proud of that. Perfect attendance. Stay home when you're sick, people. Nobody wants your crud. Ooh. Yeah, but sometimes you're not allowed to. The drugs they've done or how shit-faced they can get. That's very prominent. Yeah. I tell it like it is. Most of the time, that means you're just a person. That person is a flaming asshole. Sometimes it is, but I honestly enjoy honesty. That's just me. Having an opinion. We all have them, and they're all equally worthless. They're just like assholes. Everyone's got one, and they usually stink. All that comes to mind is that clip of the one OF girl bragging on her younger brother, thinking she's happy and successful from OnlyFans and telling him to skip college and be just like her. Okay. Never seen that one. Don't want to. Never changing. Well, change is inevitable and sometimes you got to. So here's the opposite thing. Having kids. Yeah. They're LinkedIn blog entries. No, you are not in the game, Chad. Let's see. Drama and toxic personality traits. Oh, God. I get so sick of that whole, my toxic personality trait is, no, honey, no one cares. If you're toxic, we don't want to hear about it. We really don't. Sexual exploits, political affiliation. A lot of similar things here. That stupid loud ass stereo in your clapped out Yukon. Again, do you live in New Mexico? Because, oh my God. Thanks for leaving it on while you were in the store. Everybody enjoys hearing your license plate bracket rattle to the beat of shitty mumble rap bullshit. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Working themselves into the ground to say, I work 80 hours a week. Well, if you have to, you have to. Some people want to do that. I'm not going to criticize that. Yeah. Again, lots of heritage, lots of countries, that sort of stuff. And lots of drinking. Wow. Apparently people don't like to hear other people talk about their drinking. I get it. I get it. How outraged they can be. It's a sick competition to be more thoroughly and easily outraged these days. Oh my God. I will share my story at the end. How many people I've had sex with. Again, a lot of these, the same ones. Being assholes to service staff. Yeah, that one gets me. A lot of these going on. There's a lot of the same ones working overtime every week. People they've cheated on, they've ghosted on, they've cheated on. Yeah, wow. Owning a bunch of cars. I work with a guy that's like that, and I'm proud of him. He works hard. He's got 2 or 3 jobs, and God bless him if that's what he wants to spend his money on. But he's one dude. I don't see how he can drive 5 cars. I'm just saying. Yeah. Amassing excessive wealth at the expense of other people's well-being. It's not quite tone deaf given the glaring societal inequities. Well, take of that what you will. Being mentally disordered and or self-diagnosing. Oh, yeah, totally. How many DUIs they have? I know quite a few people that do that. Yeah. So I'm going to leave you with my last one. My favorite brag that people are proud of that I don't know why they are. I heard this in the store where I work. These 2 people, one woman, one male, arguing over who was more disabled and who deserved the closer parking spot to the grocery store. Because I'm more disabled than you. No, I'm more disabled than you. Well, I'm more disabled than you. I listened to this. I had to walk away because what can you say to that? Why is that something you should brag about? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you later on. Bye bye.